Hello, what's up guys? In today's tutorial I'm going to show how to install Windows 11 in any kind of desktop or laptop. It doesn't matter your computer is supported to Windows 11 or not. We can install Windows 11 safely without getting any errors. So simply let's go to the video and let's do it. So before you do anything, you just want to follow some instructions. So the first instruction is you should get a backup of the C drive or the drive which you're going to use as the Windows installation drive. So let's minimize and go to this PC, and you will see I used 92.2 GBs in your local disk C drive. Therefore I want to get a backup of all these things, right? So I already got a backup of a C drive. So if your C drive is a lot messier than this one, you can simply go to a software called like WinDirStat. So this software is simply giving a summary about all of the file details in selected drive. So now I'm going to select the C drive. So also you can select all drives and you will get a complete summary of all the files in your drive. So but we just want the C drive, therefore I'm selecting C drive and click OK. And you can see the percentage of the analyzation top left corner. So wait few seconds to analyze all of these details. So then you will see a summary of your selected drive like this, and you will see the basic details of the every folder which do you have in your selected drive. So in this case, in my C drive I used a 50 GB in size. So you can see how it is divided between those files and folders, right? So Windows folder got 16.4 GB, and this file is also a system file, and you will see the user file is also got 10.1 GB, and simply you can see all of these things, and you can select what important and what is not important, and you can select all the unimportant files and delete, or you can simply select important files and back up those files. So simply that's it, and close it. So secondly, you want to download the Windows 11 ISO file, and also you want to download the Rufus because we are going to create a bootable device. So firstly we want to download the ISO file of Windows 11. So simply go to the Google Chrome and type download Windows 11 ISO file. So in the search results, you want to go to the first link in the search results, which is from the Microsoft, and go to Windows 11. So scroll down to the bottom and you will see the download Windows 11 disk image ISO file, and click this drop down menu and select the Windows 11 multi-edition ISO and click download, and you will go to the another section called select the product language. So again click the drop down menu and select your language. So in this case you can select English International, which is default. Okay, click English International. So you can click the 64-bit download version. I think there is no 32-bit ISO file for the Windows 11. So if your computer or your laptop is 32-bit, the 64-bit version is not going to work. So if your computer is 64-bit, you can simply download this one and go ahead. And you can see it's started the downloading. So I'm not going to start the download because I've already got this file. So it's basically around 5.18 GB, and simply you can download this file. So as a third instruction, you want to note down the specification you want to bypass it. So to do that, you just want to go to this tab where you download the ISO file. Just scroll up and you will see a Windows 11 installation assistant topic like this one, and click this download now button. Start downloads. So after downloads, you can open this exe file and install it into our desktop, and you will get a message like this one: this PC doesn't meet the minimum system requirements to install Windows 11. Who cares? So you just want to click this PC Health Check app, just click it, and it will be open in another Chrome tab, and you will get a download link in this section. And click the download PC Health Check app, and with some seconds it will be download automatically. and it is just 13.61 MB. Just download it and install it to the computer. So I already downloaded and installed it. So after the installation, go to the Windows and search PC health check. Here is it, and click it, and you will see a summary of your computer, and you will see another tab called like introducing Windows 11 and check now, and just click the check now button, and okay, you will see all the failed system requirements in this computer. And if you click see all results, you will see all the past system requirements. Therefore you don't want to create any bypass for these three because it is already passed. Therefore we just need to create a bypass for these three: secure boot bypass and TPM bypass and a processor bypass. So after that you want to note down these lost requirements to bypass. So let's go to the fourth instruction, and the fourth instruction is note down the disk number or any unique thing about the Windows installation drive. So if you're going to install Windows into a drive, you want to know the exact drive you want. So in my case, I'm going to remember the disk space and how much free space I have in that disk. So the fifth one is note down your partition style. So it's very important because there's two ways to boot up your ISO file to a USB drive. When you're booting, there's two ways. One is the MBR and other one is the GPT. So we want to check your drive is MBR or GPT. To check it, just go to the Windows search bar and type disk part and click the create and format disk partition, and you will go to the control panel disk management. And if you got another hard disk, so if you're going to install your Windows in another hard, there is two sections like so. I just have a one hard disk, one SSD actually, so it is the disk 0. If you got another one, it will be there and it will be labeled as disk 1. If you got another one, there is three sections like disk 0, disk 1 and disk 2. So simply you can note that too, because there is 2 or 3 hard disks, you will be confused in the end. So before that you can note down the disk number to do your Windows 11 installation without any confusing, right? So note down your disk number, one of your partitions, like I said before about my local disk C, the free space and the used space. So after that you want to find the disk partition style, so just click it and right click, go to the properties and go to the volumes, and you will see the disk style is, in this case my disk style is the master boot record. So if you got GPT you can note it, so in this case I have MBR. And let's go to the next one and note down the bypass code. This is actually if you're going to install the Windows while watching this video, it is okay, you don't want to write down or noted these codes because you can watch it when I'm bypassing these security walls. So if you're not willing to watch this video while you are installing or you're unable to watch the video when you are installing the Windows 11, simply you can note all of these instructions when we doing the bypass, right? So we just forget to install the Rufus. Just go ahead and open another new tab and type download Rufus. The best and very special feature of this Rufus is the latest Rufus version has a built-in TPM bypass method, so it will be so easy when we are bypassing the security ports of the Windows 11. So it will be very easy if you download the latest version of the Rufus. So the latest version is 3.19, so it's just 1.32 MB. It is so small, and just go to the folder and drag and drop it to the window. Okay, now we got the full information about all instructions and we read it and we did all of these things. So double check these ones again and go to installation. So firstly let's go to the Rufus. So it is a built-in TPM. It is very easy. So select the drive. You want a USB drive to do this. I'm personally recommended a 16 GB or higher than that. Let's see it is compatible with 8 GB or not. So I'm going to use a 32 GB pen drive. It will be detected automatically, so and you can see it is detected. So after that please select the disk or ISO image and select, and you have to select the Windows ISO file, and here is it, Windows 11 ISO file, and click and open it. And you will see image partition is standard Windows installation. Keep it like this. And partition scheme, so in this case it is my one is MBR. Just click the MBR and it will be the target system is automatically changing to the BIOS. So if you have a GPT, just click GPT and select it. So that's all you want to do. Just after that, just click the start. So that's all you just want to do in the Rufus. So you just want to select the ISO file and the partition scheme. So that's all. After that, just click the start. And here's it. You can see the customization Windows installation. Remove the requirement for the secure boot and the TPM. You can simply remove the secure boot and the TPM check if you want. I passed the run check and the disk check. If you fail in the run check and the hard disk check, you can simply tick this thing. So I'm not going to tick this one because I passed these specifications, but I have a problem with the secure boot and the TPM, therefore, so I'm going to leave it here. So that's all, and click OK, and it will give a warning that all data on this device will be formatted because of this process. So I think you already know this. When you're using a USB drive, all the data in the USB drive will be formatted. Keep that in mind. So let's click OK. You can see the status in this bar. So it's saying creating of files in task manager. So let's see. And you can see the bootable is 100% completed. So now I'm going to switch the desktop to my camera because all these things is going to stop. So in the meantime, don't forget to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button to get more and more awesome videos like this one. So let's go ahead and complete our Windows 10 installation process. Simply plug your USB drive into your computer and go to start button and restart your device. I think now you know boot menu key. Now it's going to load. Okay, let's click F11, and you can see there is two boot menus. First one is my Samsung SSD, the next one is my USB drive. Just click the USB drive and instantly click any key of the keyboard. If not, it will be always going to again your Windows 10 desktop, and it's so annoying. And you can see the setup is loaded successfully. Select your language and it's English. Time and currency format is English United States, and keyboard is US, and click next and click install. So you have a product key. I don't have a product key. So now you want to select the version of your choice. So I'm going to select Windows 11 Pro and click next. There is no error message you will get when I click the next button, and you can see there is no error message at all. So also, if you get an error message in this screen, there's a solution. Be ready for that. So if you got any error messages when you click the next button, probably you will not tick off the Rufus TPM and TPM bypass check and the secure boot bypass check. So it is okay. You can simply create those files manually in here. Just click the Shift plus F10. Just type the regedit, REGEDIT, and hit enter, and it will be automatically open the registry editor in your computer. So after that, you want to go to the HQ local machine and go to the system and go to the setup, and you want to create a file called labconfig. So it is already created from the Rufus. So if you didn't check the TPM and the boot check bypass from the Rufus method, you want to create this file in here. Simply click the setup and right click new, and just click the key, and you want to type labconfig, L capital A B C capital O N F I G, labconfig, and click enter. So I'm not going to enter because I already have one of those. Delete. Yes. And go to the labconfig file, and you want to create those bypassing security checkups, right? If you want to create a bypass for the secure boot check, just right click and click new and click the dword 32-bit value, and it will create another 32-bit file, and you can name it bypass CPU check, the exact same thing in here. And if you want to create a bypass secure boot check, you can type this one. So if you want to create the bypass TPM check, you can type this one. If you want to bypass the CPU check, you can type this one. If you want to create the secure boot check, you can type bypass secure boot check. If you want to bypass the TPM check, you can type this bypass TPM check. So that's all you want to do. So all those 3 files already created from the Rufus, therefore I don't going to create any of those again. Just create those files using this method. Just right click new and create the dword 32-bit value. Now I'm going to delete this because it's not useless. So create those files and named like this one, and just double click it, and you can see the bypass CPU check is value data 0. Just click name it 1, value data is 1, and you can see the bypass check is, and you can see the bypass CPU check, it is the value data is 0. Just delete the 0 and type instead 1 and click OK. Now you want to change all of these things to 1, and data check is already 1 and value data is 1, and it's OK. Now you can see all of these things set to 1, and you can simply leave this registry data alone and close it, and you can click the next button now. Now you want to continue the Windows setup file, just exit the Microsoft software license and click next. And you want to create a custom install because we are going to format our partition 0, partition 1, and you can see this is the moment you need to remember your unique specification of your Windows installation disk partition. So I can remember all of those things. I got 150 GB left in my disk and free space is 92.2 GB, and now I'm going to click it and I'm going to format it. Okay, now I'm allocated and click to new, apply, primary, and I'm going to delete it. Okay, and you can see I formatted the disk partition 1, and now I'm going to install my Windows into this section. Just click next, and you can see the Windows is installing. As you can see, the setup is completed. So now we want to restart the machine, so it will do automatically. Above you can see the Windows 11 setup, and it's super inclusive and it is very awesome. Yes, 12-second keyboard layout, mouse speed. Okay, I might have a connection. Connect to your cookie, continue without because we want to fetch quickly. Okay, so let's name it as usual. But you cannot feel the exact same moment what I feel because you see Windows 11 through my mobile phone's camera. It's not a bit quality, it's 4K, but it's not quality enough to see the overall specifications and all of these quality images and animations. Wow! Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, it's quite impressive. So I think my display drivers is not wow, it's super impressive, right? Wow, look at this one. I'm speechless, right? I'm speechless. This is super awesome. Look at this. Okay, it's feel awesome, right? Okay, I think that's enough for this video, so let's meet in my next video. I will get another video for the biggest difference between the Windows 10 and the Windows 11 and the first look of Windows 11 maybe. So that's it guys, hope you got what you're looking for. If you got, make the thumbs up button to blue and gray out the subscribe button. However, thank you so much for the 1000 subscribers. So let's meet in my next video. Until then, keep updating. Catch you later.